Hello, it's Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video. And welcome to Wildhorn Park, created by Deep PHS. Now this is a bit of a funny park, this one, because this is one of them parks that just seems to have been lost in the workshop. It's an amazing little park, but because of how long it's been on there, it's just got lost in the system. So I thought I would go back and spotlight this and bring it back to the forefront again and hopefully get a little bit more traction behind this park. So let's have a look at this park on the workshop, shall we? It says mix based on Jagerhorn and Grinderheim. Very high details and a lot of love in this project. So let's hop into this park, shall we? So here we are at the park entrance. Just got people walking through us at the moment. I'm not going to jump. Not like Ride the Movie's Horror, where somebody walked through the flip cam mode and I actually jumped and screamed. But nice little entrance building. I maybe would have liked to have seen maybe just a little bit more just down here, maybe in the sense of a little bit of terrain or foliage or something, just as we walk in. Now this is probably the lowest percentage park I have ever spotlighted on the channel. This is only 52%, but the amount of detail in this park is insane. It's a beautiful little park. So let's have a walk through the entrance. I mean, just as we come through that entrance, look at this sightline, look at everything that we've got to see. I think already you're getting vibes of what this park really is. It's making me think very much of Alpine Park by NH99, kind of giving me that kind of feeling. But just beautifully detailed, so immersive as we walk in. We've got the path just broken up there with some little planters just as we come down, just to break up the nice wide path. Really nice little detailing there. And these buildings are just fantastically trimmed. Really, really great architecture. The wooden beams that you put on to trim them, the differing colours. The little planter on the wall there. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. We'll hop on this ride in a second. What we're going to do is we're just going to carry on having a look around here. So just this little detailing around here. We've just got this chained off around here. Nice use of the chains. Don't normally see that very often. The chains are quite bulky in the game. They are certainly quite big. You would see sections of parks that would normally be chained off, but the chains are normally a little bit smaller. But great use of that chain. Not really seen it done like that before. And as we look around this entire area, just every building just all trimmed beautifully. We've got the toilets that are just elevated up there. Again, quite unique. Nice canopy over these shops here. Yeah, fantastic. Really, really nice done. We've even got a little tiny wheel just propped up against the tree there. Just these little extra bits of realism, these little extra bits of detailing. So let's have a walk down this queue line, shall we? So we are in flipcam mode, so we are going to be walking through people, I'm afraid. Great little queue line, just some simple basic decoration and theming around it. Now, I've not actually been on any of these rides yet. I've had a look around the park, but I've not been on any rides. So this is going to be new to me. So hop, hop, hop. I love this. Love this. Just all the basic decoration. It's not overly done, but it just really adds to the queue. And what a sight line here. Just as you stood in the queue and you can look into the station and watch the ride depart. That is fantastic. And watch the ride come all the way around you. Shall we just stand here for a second and just watch it go? Have we got another train around? Let's just speed it up a second. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long to see a ride. Oh, there we go. It goes up the loop. I'm assuming it goes around the back of there and then around the back of here again. Come on, train. Don't keep me waiting for too long, please. See, normally we time this right in spotlights. Normally we'll come around and I'll be like, oh, that was good timing. Not today. Not today. We've got to stand and wait. We've got to be patient. So whilst we're standing and waiting, don't forget to go and leave a like and subscribe. There you go, there's a plug for you. May as well use that opportunity whilst we're studying it. Come on, come on, it's going to come now. There we go. Oh, that is brilliant. That's fantastic. Right, let's carry on walking around this queue. We're just going to hop over here. There you go. No one saw anything. So we've got a nice simple queue line. I like how it's opened here, so all the people that are queuing here can just watch as well. That's really nice. Very nice, simply themed station, but done to perfection. Absolute perfection. Like just all this here with the canopy coming over, all the little decorations around here. This is fantastic. Maybe would have liked to have seen this decoration here just transferred over to the other side as well, just to keep up that consistency. But let's have a look at these stats, shall we? So we're going to be coming out of Plipcam mode, which is going to send us back to the entrance, because of course it is. Fantastic. Let's just pause it. Oh, Matty's showing the hood. I'm slacking here. I don't normally show the hood very often in videos. So we've got Talk 6. Unfortunately, it's not named. I would have liked to have seen a ride name on this, but some good stats. G-force is well within some good limits. So without further ado, let's hop for a ride on this. Enjoy, everybody. Sensational. Absolutely sensational. What a ride that was. I can't really give much more feedback than just how incredible that was. The theming all the way around the entire ride was perfect. All through here. How is this park only 52%? I don't understand how you've done this. How you've managed to get so much detail in this park. Now, of course, this is a PS4 park, 52%. Who said that console players cannot build as good as PC? Let's put that argument to bed, shall we? Let's just settle that debate right now. Console players can easily create things just as good as PC. And we have probably had it harder because we don't have the luxury of TMTK. We've got to do everything ourselves. We've got to think outside the box. I love this. Absolutely loved it. So the terrain work, the rock work, the foliage, all the decoration with the buildings, the way that the ride interacts with itself, the sight lines that it gives. I don't think there was a single thing of that ride that I could possibly give feedback for. To say maybe that needed smoothing or anything, or maybe just do this here. The whole ride was absolutely ace. Literally nothing more to add. Now, I'm going to stay out of Plipcam mode now, because as much fun as Plipcam mode is, it can be a little bit of a hindrance sometimes, and it can't allow me to look in places that I really want to. Because you're so low to the ground, you don't have that luxury of being able to look up from about this height. So let's just come back around here, just make sure we haven't missed anything as we were in that Plipcam mode. I don't believe that we did, but it's just nice just to have a look at these extra details. See, like little things like this I would have missed. Just that little bit of extra detailing there with that spire. Would have missed that. These buildings are superb. Just everything is just themed brilliantly. All the decoration and the trimming. So we've got a couple more shops there. We've got some toilets just hidden around the back of here. Maybe just block them off just ever so slightly. Obviously I can tell that they're blocked off from this way, but then when you actually come round, you are kind of just hit with them just a little bit. Maybe just block them off a little bit. I'm having to nitpick, guys. That's all I'm having to do is nitpick, because the park is so good. I'm having to nitpick at little tiny things. So we've got all this kind of custom fencing here with these pillars, again with decoration on them as well. I mean, that's a couple of pieces, is it not? So we've got the rough brick chimney, and then we've got the... So we've got then that on front of it. Then we've got something else going through it as well, with a light on top. Then with the fences in between as well. And that is attention to detail. That's how you do a custom fence. Fantastic. So that is a ride exit. So of course we will not have a look up that yet. So we'll go for a walk over this bridge. We can see the ride coming past us just to our left. Got a nice little waterfall over there. Water feature. Matty, happy. There we go. Water. You can see one ride to our right, one ride to our left. Stuck in the middle with you. Just everywhere you look, there is something to see in this park. So we've got another ride entrance here. So it's just ride after ride after ride, with it being such a small little park, which I do really like. So we've got the Wildhorn Cresiel. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Matty being unable to read as per normal. So we'll walk down this queue line, walk underneath the coaster, which is a great little touch. Maybe just a little bit of don't die fencing underneath it, just for safety. Now, I'm not going to lie, I actually think this park was released before the Studios pack came out. That's how old this park is. So I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have even had don't die fencing at this point. Same again here, maybe just some don't die fencing just going along the bottom of there. Again, nitpicking. That's all I'm doing is nitpicking, because this park is so good. So we'll carry on walking down here. Again, great use of rock work and foliage. Nice little canopy just as we walk through here. All the queue line here is custom fenced. Always nice to see that custom fencing on a queue line. And we come through to, once again, another really great built station. I love the sight lines that it gives. What was going on with that mechanic? It was full-blown glitching out. It's like, oh my god, it's like the Matrix. Oh, that was weird. Right, let's pause that before this car disappears, shall we? Right, so let's have a look at the stats, shall we? So we've got the Wildhorn Cresiel. Yeah. So we've got green across the board, very nice. G-forces, again, some really good limits there as well. We've got 3 inversions. So without further ado, let's go for a ride on this. We have another fantastic little coaster. Really great job on that. The rides in this park are fantastic, the two that we've been on so far. The inversions on this were ace. The inversion here that comes up and over the station, and then it goes straight into another inversion as well. Now, I'm not sure if they are the in-game inversions. I'm inclined to believe that they are not, just because of how smooth they were and how it transitioned from one into another. I do wonder if they were actually built yourself. I can't actually tell, but they were really well done. The barrel roll there, fantastic. Yeah, great little coaster. Really nicely done on that. So, let's hop out the exit, which brings us back to here again. So we'll walk back over the bridge. I do love these little parks. I don't have to worry about it being like an hour-long spotlight or anything like that. So we come down here and we come to yet another ride. So here we have the log flume. So we'll walk down the queue path, which takes us underground this time. Nice little queue path down here. Nicely decorated. We've got some knights down here. Just every little section just all decorated. Yeah, great job. Brings us back up here and into the log flume. Look at this building. Wow. Fantastic building. Another great station once again. Maybe just a little bit more on the actual station platform. Maybe just some of the wood that you've used on the other ones as well. Especially with being a log flume. Let's just pause that before they disappear, shall we? Yeah, just like you have on the other ones. Just because it's a log flume, it would make sense to have the wood here. But obviously, of course, we're not going to look at stats. It's a log flume. So without further ado, let's go for a ride on this. So with this being a log flume, we'll have a good old chin wag as we go around. And we're going to have a look around as well. Love that building there. Your architecture is stunning. And this looks really natural as well. The foliage and the rockwork, paint tool used, all looks really natural. We've got a coaster that goes right over the top of us. And, whoa, wow. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that looks awesome. Looking forward to go on that. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm just taking it all in. Taking it all in as we go around. Wow, what some sight lines this gives. I mean, as you were coming around here, if you would see the coaster, if you were lucky enough to be on the right log flume, just as that coaster went over there. Another really nice trimmed building once again. What a sightline. Wow. Really nice short little log flume. That was not too long at all, just the one drop. It's all about them sight lines. This log flume is, it's just seeing all the other coasters that are going on around you at the same time. Superb. Absolutely superb. Love it. This building as well, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, that was awesome. Again, really great ride. Great log flume. So we'll hop out the exit, which brings you into this courtyard. So we've got the chair plane just in the middle. Great placement of that, straight in the centre of this courtyard as well. We'll just walk around to the right, just to make sure that we don't miss anything. Honestly, I can't quite get over your buildings. I really can't. They're just so good. Your architecture is at the very top level. Very top level. It's almost like kind of you're a pro Sims 4 player or something. You're just like used to just building these like great big houses on the Sims or something. So we've got Wildhorn Garden down here. Beautiful food court. What a great place to sit and have your dinner as well. I mean, there's just sight lines everywhere. If you sit over here, you can just sit and watch this coaster go up and around you. 2 coasters. Oh, no, sorry. No, just the 1 coaster, I'm sorry. It's the same track, isn't it? Then you've got the ride just over here to your right as well as you were sat there. So again, really great placement of this flat ride. Nice foliage all around it. See, the actual rides themselves, the share a plane and that ride, they're not themed that much. But because of where you've placed them, it works. So sometimes you can like massively theme a flat ride, and then sometimes if you just place them in the right place, it works. So again, I'm just admiring all these buildings. I honestly can't get over the buildings. I genuinely can't. It's the favourite part of this park for me, is the building work. So, right, we've got another coaster here. Now, is this is it? This is the end. Hang on, I'm gonna have to zoom out. It is as well, guys. I said this was a short park. I wasn't joking. I was not joking about this being a smaller park. So, let's walk down the queue line for the final ride of the park, shall we? Do you know, I'm really sad. I'm actually really sad that this is the end and this is the last ride, because I could walk around this for hours and be quite happy and content. If this was a 2-hour spotlight, I'd be in my element. I genuinely would. Just because of how good it is. So, we'll walk up here. Again, just these sight lines. The terrain forming that you've done and the water features that you've implemented. As you're standing in this queue here, just that waterfall through there. What a beautiful shot that is. It's so picturesque. Right, you're not going. Stay there. Nice station build. A little bit more simple than the previous ones maybe. Again, just with some wooden beams maybe on the ride itself. But let's have a look. So, we're not quite green across the board. We're 0.06 of green across the board, so I'll let you off on that. G-forces may be slightly high, just a little bit, but not too bad. But final ride of the park, I'm really sad. I don't want this spotlight to end, but let's go on this. Enjoy, everybody. I find it very, very difficult to actually pick a favourite ride from this park, because the quality of all of them are so good. I genuinely can't pick a favourite. Now, when I went on that first ride, the first coaster, I didn't think that there would be a ride that I would like as much, but they're all equally as good. This was superb. This drop here. the sight lines of the park, and then just this drop here. That is how you do a drop tower ride. Ugh. Coming through us. That was a bit weird. What a park. What a park. Absolutely fantastic. I just want to go around and just have a look at the little details, you know. So, we've got a little bridge here that comes past this little waterfall that goes down there. We've got a lodge just up on there. I mean, imagine just kind of like looking out the window here. Like you've got the coaster right there. You've got a beautiful waterfall just placed there as well. And all this, you've done all this. I honestly wouldn't have noticed that. Would not have noticed that. You zoom past it so fast you'd never notice. But you've still taken the time to decorate that. In spotlights before, I have mentioned less is more. Build smarter, not more, to get around the Oswald counter and things like that. This park is living proof of that. This must be 52%, so I don't know what that would be on a PS4. I've got to imagine maybe around the 80% mark, potentially. Maybe a PS4 user wants to let me know. Let me know down in the comments what this actually is on a PS4. But I would hazard a guess to around 81%, give or take. And the detailing in this park, I think everyone can agree that this park is absolutely amazing. Telling you guys, less is more. That's how you do it. But, right, what we need to do now is have a look at this park at night time. So, some beautiful lighting in the park as well. Not excessive amount of lights. Not too few. All looks really good. Lit up well. I like around here, especially. That looks really nice at night. Just have a quick look over the other side of the park. But yeah, as I said, this is a PS4 park, so please guys, make sure and go and search this one up. Give it a like, thumbs up it, subscribe to it, show support for this park because it genuinely does deserve it. Now, I'm not sure if Deep PHS still plays the game or not. I honestly don't know. I have tried to contact him, but if for some reason you're not playing this game, please come back. Please come and do another park. This kind of skill level, you just can't stop playing. Please don't deprive us of parks like this. You are too talented to step away and play other games. Come back and please build another park, because this is incredible. Absolutely fantastic. And do you know what? I really enjoyed the small compactness of it as well. I enjoyed the fact that it was a smaller park, that I could just take my time a little bit more and walk around and not have to worry about having a great big mega park that I've got to try and fit in a spotlight in, say, less than an hour. It was really nice to be able to take my time and really appreciate this one. So yeah, absolutely amazing job. Great work. Love this one. So, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you ever so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this spotlight. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you next week for more Planet Coaster spotlights. Goodbye, everybody.